these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Ducks are marching down the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Caught close to the marker. It's Stewart. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go. Moore to the air.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the move. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Run to the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. Be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on 3rd down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick 6.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
That's caught. It's Stewart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Moore will throw. That's caught. It's low. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. We saw it on that play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's loose. Got enough space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Sends it back in motion. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Lockett. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback may change this route. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try.
There he goes. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. To the 15. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Runs through a tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moore to the air. Takes the easy completion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
The pass on 3rd down, caught by the receiver. Gain of 4. And that's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we are almost tied.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. Breaks away on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Manning. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the 4th with a touchdown. Motion from the back. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to break the tie with a fourth quarter touchdown on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. The throw to the outside is complete. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the Ducks get enough for the 1st down. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Moore will throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Fires to the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He'll try to take it back. And with that, turnover time has expired here in the 4th quarter. But there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming. First play of the first possession of OT. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Moore to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time, I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete in space, against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle.